Okay, Chris back with the OCC's Aquatic Adventures, and today we're going to give you some tips on how to save money with your fish's food. The first thing I like to do is go into your supermarket, and you can go in and buy some large raw shrimp. It's usually about $10 to $12 a bag, but as you can see, there is a bunch of them in there. It's about 2 pounds. I have 23 tanks running right now, and the big tanks usually have cichlids that will eat raw shrimp, and as you can see, when I take them out of the bag, I will actually they're deveined already, but I peel them, and obviously you defrost them, but you peel them, except for the puffers. The puffers like to have it with the shell on it. I usually throw a piece of shrimp in there whole, with the shell on it, but my cichlids like it with the shell off, so I usually do that. I take about 10 or 12 out, and I usually take the shells off and then cut them up into little pieces, which is what I'm doing right now. It only takes about 10-15 minutes. I don't go crazy with it, but it is something good to give your fish, give them something different to eat. I like to give them at least once a week raw shrimp, and like I said, it saves you money. The bag will probably last you, if you do it once a week or twice a week, depending on how big of a tank you have. It can last you up to a month. And when you go to the supermarket, my wife likes to buy one bag for us, one bag for them, or we can split the bag in half with the fish. But yeah, usually it saves you a bunch of money. When you have a bunch of fish like this and you'd like to use frozen, which I'd like to do, as you can see, I go to the store maybe once a month and get mysis shrimp, brine shrimp, cyclops. There's mussel in there for the I like to feed that to the puffers. There's cichlid delight. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I usually get, and that'll last me for about a month when I mix the shrimp too. So you want to use a little bit at a time. You don't want to go crazy, but you want to make it last. That's the whole purpose of saving money with food. Another thing that I do is we went out to Lancaster this past weekend, and I went out and I got some blackworms. Now, I've been meaning to figure out a way to grow these myself, so I can save myself some money. I will do that. I'll probably have a video of that coming up in the future. I do know how to do it, but I'm doing some research right now. But I'd like to go and buy a bag, or actually they sell them in containers. This time I bought I think it was 10 ounces. I don't remember how much it was, but I gave them to him fresh for a little bit, for a couple of days, because my angelfish love blackworms. And then the rest of them, I put them in this ice cube tray. Small little portions. Sometimes they're big, depending on what kind of fish you have. But this will save you money too, so you're not feeding a whole bunch at a time. You're feeding little portions at a time. That'll save you some money too. Blackworms, I think it cost me $12.99 for I think it was 4 ounces or 5 ounces. I don't remember. I actually have the package. Let's go take it out of the garbage, because I want to make sure you guys know exactly the amount that I bought. Yeah, this is the cup I got. It was 6 ounces for $13.49, and I already used about half of it on about, I don't know, 6 feedings, maybe a little bit less. And as you can see, I have a bunch left here. Okay, so those are some tips on how to save money when you're feeding your fish, and obviously this channel is dedicated to that, and hopefully keeping people in the hobby. Like I said, if you have any comments, like I said in the past, post it down underneath. Give me a thumbs up for the like, and please subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.